Hey everyone, welcome to Average Joe Preparedness. I'm your host. My name's Rick, and I'm an average Joe. For today's video, I'd gone over some of my old videos from a long time ago, and in those I said, yeah, later on I'm going to do a video of this and that was the original idea of this video. Was I found something that I had said, yeah, we're going to look into. I found a bunch, but I'm going to try to go in order. And I was like, hey, yeah, someday I'll show that to you. And I never did. So that video, I don't know if I can do this. Let's see. Maybe I'll put it up here, that little thing that goes back to that video. I'm just learning how to do that, by the way. It's really cool. And so what I said was those little camper stoves, little ones that are portable, ones you can carry around. I got one years ago, and I get nothing from this. I don't even think there's a name on it anymore. But I got it. Basically, I was doing a lot of bike riding, carry a backpack. I threw it in there, and I would like ride out to some place, and then I would stop and have lunch, and I would use it, and I'll show it to you here in a second. It's really convenient. It's not one of those titanium, lightweight. It's just a regular one. You'll see, it's no big deal. But anyways, I would use it to heat water, or I'd use it to cook up a little lunch, a little food, and then I'd ride back. Does that make sense? So that's what I got it for. I promised you I was going to show it to you, and so that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so I had to adjust the camera a little bit so you can see this. Can you guys see? Ow. So this is the pouch it comes in. Once again, there's no name brand on this. It does have a little thing so you can hook it on a belt or through a loop or something. I picked it up, I don't know, 4 years ago, 5 years ago. And comes in a pouch. You open it up, there's lots of them like this. It unfolds. I don't know if you guys can get the gist of this. I'm going to try to show you. And then the bottom, if you look, it's got the little bottom things in there. They folded down. And if you look at this, I want to bring it up to you guys. Hopefully you can see it. It's got a lot of rust. And I'm pushing the bottom up. I should learn to edit my videos, yes? And it's got a lot of rust, and it's got bubbling from heat, and more rust, and the paint's burnt off. Now, before we get into that, what a lot of people do is they'll like sand these down, and apparently they don't come with high temperature. I thought it said it come with high temperature paint. Apparently they don't. So you get some of that high temperature paint that you use on a barbecue or something along those lines, and then you just repaint it, which I haven't done yet. So, yeah. Now we can go over to the design of it really fast, just so you guys see. This is hinged on this side. This just has a little clip there. These all move. These are the bottom parts that hold the stuff in there. They fold up. And basically, let's see if I can do this and learn. I should edit my videos. So turn it upside down. Those parts fall in. The little parts on the bottom. Let this go. This is the side with the hinge. It goes up. It goes over. Come on. You can do it. Don't make me look bad on TV. This side folds in. Really? There it goes. I'm not going to edit this down so you guys can see just sometimes these things don't work. And it folds up and it goes back in. Yes? All right, well, let's take a look at it again. When you open it up, these had folded up. Those are what keep the sticks and stuff or whatever it is you're using for fuel. If you look at the paint, I haven't taken this thing out for a bit. This side over here, this is where you put in, I throw in some twigs, some sticks, whatever. You can leave it up if you want. If you want more air to go in there, you can just let it close if you're good enough. And I usually set I have like a little cooking pot, or if I don't need that much, I have a metal cup that I put on there. I heat up my water for whatever I need. If it's or I heat up the food, I put it in a little pan, or if I'm heating up water, so that way I can do like a dehydrated foods, like camping foods or whatever. So anyways, in a video, which I think I showed the link already, hopefully if I figured out how to do that, I said, hey, I got a little camping, little thing that you can hiking, whatever. Now, hikers probably wouldn't use this because it's not the latest titanium, blah, 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 yakety schmackety. It probably weighs, I don't know, maybe a little more than a pound. So, and they're all into really lightweight. So, not the thing for a micro lightweight hiking. Yes? Now, I use things kind of rough. I mean, I try to take care of my stuff. However, as you can see with this, I haven't sanded it down. I haven't repainted it with high temperature paint. I haven't taken it out for a while because I haven't used it. I usually throw it in my backpack that I ride on my bike, or that I go hiking with, or that I take when I do volunteer trips. I think I mentioned that, where I go out with youths. And so basically it's not that big. It goes in this, so it doesn't take up a lot of space. It's pretty flat, and I have it just in case. And if you can tell by the temperature bubbles on it that it's burnt off, that I have used it more than once. So anyways, told you guys I was going to show you one. That's it. I don't remember how much it cost. I guess I could Google right now and find out what they're running. Not the point. If you guys want something like this, and we'll probably talk about in an upcoming video, if I can get the videos pumping out, about like practicing camping, because practicing to camp helps you learn how to deal with like little situations. That's going to be a whole nother video. And this will probably poke out again. I'll probably show it to you again. I'll probably use it, actually. But yeah, the basis of today's video, that was it. I was like, man, I'm going to go back, look at my old videos. I know I told people that I was going to show them things which I hadn't shown you. And so this was the first one that I hadn't made a video on. There was other things like, hey, we'll talk about this, and I'd made a video. And this one was the first one that came up that I hadn't made a video on. So I got it. But if I'm going to make a video, there's probably going to be other things that come up which just happen to happen. And yeah, we're going to talk about that. So I thought about just editing away, doing that little clap, and so you guys didn't have to see me do this again. However, I'm pretty sure I've said in these videos that I make them so that average people can see what really happens in life. So I'm going to try to fold this up again and put it away. Are you guys excited? Because last time it didn't work very well. I'm excited. Let's give it a shot. Yes? Didn't take as long as last time, right? I guess practice makes perfect. So yeah, you guys can see the heat damage from the paint. Can you guys see that? Yeah, used it a couple few times. So it goes back in this pouch. Again, I've had it for 4 years, I think. You didn't see any names on it because I have no idea who it was. It wasn't very expensive because I try not to get expensive stuff because money. And sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes you can get something that's relatively not that expensive. They can be well made, or they can do what you need them to do. You with me? So that's what this is. I can't remember the name, so anyways, that's that. I'm gonna put this aside and we're gonna talk about a couple other things. Yes? Okay, adjusted the camera again because yeah, I'm leaning over and stuff. Just not fun. So I believe in my last video, I mentioned one of the reasons why I hadn't done videos was because there was a lot of other content creators out there that I thought were doing a pretty good job, besides the fact that I was busy and blah, blah, blah. But then one of the reasons I was going to start making videos again was, one of the reasons was that content creators, there's a lot of anger out there. There's a lot of, I think I said there's people that are pissed. Let's just say it. There's pissed off people. There's a lot of anger, a lot of spite. And it just so happens today, before I made this video, I was going down and looking at some of the content creators that I normally peruse, and one of them was one of the ones I had in mind because he was very positive. I liked his stuff. Last few videos, though, they've gotten a little, like he wasn't happy making them. And then today's video, and I'm not going to plug him because I don't subscribe to his channel. I've never had any communication with him. It's just I thought he did a good job. And then today's video, he was just like, boom, very upset about what's going on. I think he was upset about Facebook. I think he was upset about you guys, I think he said something about Facebook viewers, or it doesn't matter. Fickle, I think is what he said. But I don't think it was really that is what he was upset about. I don't know if you've ever seen where somebody says they're upset about this, but they're actually upset about something else. I think he was I think he's getting upset about big picture. And when you're a content creator, this is just my opinion, guys, and if he's incorrect, if he sees this and I'm wrong, I apologize. But content creators, if they're going to be doing a good job, they have to pay attention to what's going on. And a lot of times when you start paying attention to what's going on, it can make you angry. Now, I've done videos on trying to stay positive. Maybe I'll plug another one. I don't know if I can do that or not. Just learning how. And about how staying positive is a good thing. It helps. It doesn't hurt. Blah, blah, blah. But sometimes you just can't be positive, you know. When you're looking and you see how bad things are and you focus in on it because you want to share that with people, or you want to give them an advantage on how they can be prepared for it, how they can compensate for it. When you're seeing the ugly, when you're having to look at the ugly to help other people, eventually sometimes that ugly splashes on you. You know, the mud splashes up on you and you get angry. So it's just my opinion. But if you see that when you're out there and you're starting to say, I think that's one reason, is people are getting angry because they're focusing on these things to try to help YouTube, you know, to help you guys. So, and another reason, third thing, something he had actually mentioned, and I don't know if you guys are paying attention to, how the price of everything is going up. And it's only going to get worse. I say that in these videos. I've said it before. I'll say it again. Things are not getting better. If you think things are just, again, what did I say before? There's an app or a magic pill that's going to make everything just get awesome tomorrow. Everything's going to be great, or next week or next month. Not going to happen. So it's a death spiral. Things are just going to keep getting worse and keep getting worse. And then they build off each other, build. And it just goes faster and faster and faster. Okay, there's nothing I can do about it. This is the way. Yes? Except get myself ready. Put some information out there for, again, average people, average preppers, average Joes, or Joes. I didn't put that in the thing. It's just average Joe because that's me. But yeah, you guys might want to start paying attention if you're not already. If you are now, stay focused. If you guys want to accelerate, that's your business. But here's the example. It's not just talking smack. It's the example. You guys know what these are? Have you guys seen these? Can you see those? They're just a couple of propane tanks that haven't been used yet. And I don't get anything from Coleman, so don't do it. But if you go to, let me see, what's a good store? But it goes to Walmart. So if you go to Walmart, you can pick these up over in the camping section. Yes? Here's the deal. A year ago, give or take, those two things were like $6 and change. And I would buy them in 2 packs because if you bought a 1-pack, it was like $3 and change, and the $3 and change and $3 and change added up to more than $6 and change. See what I'm saying? The numbers. And so if I'm going to get them, I'm going to get them at a, pay less for the same thing. I'll just get them in these little 2 packs. So that's how then I know they were $6 and change. And then say half a year ago, they went to $7 and change. And as of yesterday, I believe when I went shopping, or day before, within the last 2 days, those are now $8 and change. So they've gone up $2 in the last year. So $6, give or take, say $2, that's a third. That's 33%. So in 1 year, these have gone up 33%. But wait, there's more. It looks like with the things the government are doing, and again, I try to stay out of politics. Now, I'm just talking government, not either or, because they're both the same to me, is New Green Deal, blah, blah, blah. They're taxing some stuff. Ooh, wait till you see what they're doing to cows and pigs. But we'll talk about that another time. You should look into it, by the way. You really should. So apparently they're taxing this. They're raising the taxes on this. And rumor has it, they're going to raise the tax on propane, among other things. Also, the rumor has it that it's somewhere in 20-something%. Not 20%, 20-something. Yes? I don't have the numbers exactly because it doesn't matter. The point is, this is going to get more expensive. In 1 year, it's gone up on its own, 33%. And now it's going to go up another 20-something%. Okay, so I got a phone call while I'm videotaping. That's what just happened. If there's some funny edit that goes on, that's the reason. Yeah, I just use my phone. I don't have a lot of cool equipment. Yay. But where were we? I'll tell you where we were. We were talking about the price of things going up. Now, this is propane, so it's not just these bottles. If you have a barbecue out back or a smoker or whatever, and it uses propane, boom, 20 something percent. And you've probably noticed the price has been going up on that over the last year or so. So it's only going to get worse, price increase. Now, this was just something I could show because I know the prices because I've been buying them from the same place over the last year, so I know what the prices were. And it just happens to fall under what the government is doing, that they just hit those. So, preparedness. Let's talk about that real quick before I wrap up this video. For those of you who've been watching my videos, this is going to be a refresher. For those of you new here, this will be an intro, I guess. So, rule number 1, finances. Preparedness. Preparedness is, to me, these videos about being independent, being dependent on yourself as much as possible, which is really difficult in the world we live in. You see those lights up there? I can't make those. And I haven't got an ability to generate electricity on my own yet. That's just a real quick example. But it's the slowly moving in the direction of being dependent on yourself, being independent, yes? Now, I don't have like a homestead somewhere getting ready to be set up. I'm going to have to wash my hands from that little stove. A homestead with, 3 different types of power, like, I don't know, solar panels and a wind thing and maybe a hydraulic turbine. And I don't have that. And I have no plans anytime soon to get that. But moving in that direction, I'm probably never going to live out there like that. But anything I can, and I recommend to you, anything you can, bring down your supply chain, reduce what you use, reuse whatever you can, and try to be as independent as possible because outside forces are always going to be messing with you. Yes? So finances and independence, they go hand in hand, but that's the first thing I want to share with you. So get your financial house in order. Get your house in order. Move in that direction. Go back, watch my videos if you feel like it, or now we can just start hanging out in this new year because it's been almost a year since I made a video. I think it was like 9 months, except the one I made just a couple days ago. So we'll get into other subjects if I can keep putting these videos out. Hopefully life doesn't happen that I have to go on hold again. I did a video about things moving really fast. I was incorrect then. I thought they were moving fast. They're moving faster now. And I think that's exponentially what's going to happen. It's just going to keep going quicker and quicker. So, not going to tease you with any other videos until I actually make them, because then I'm going to have to come back and do what I just did today. But I hope, if you're returning, thank you. If you want to give it a thumbs up, comment, yes. Try to keep it positive. Done videos on that. You can probably get my email down there if you've got any questions you'd like to ask offline, or any subjects you want me to cover that I haven't yet or that I haven't teased. If you're new here, hey, if you find anything in this, you can like, subscribe, thumbs up, blah, blah, blah. You can just make it. The only way to support this channel. The only way to support this channel is to subscribe, to share, to like, to comment. I get nothing from anything I've shown you or that you see in the background or whatever, if you're even looking. So, and I'll see you guys next time. I hope that you are happy, that you are positive, and that you are prepared.